To conclude a head-scratching span of puzzling time management and decisions, Denver Broncos rookie head coach Nathaniel Hackett took the game out of Russell Wilson's hand and put it upon Brandon McManus' foot Monday night. Criticism cascaded down upon Hackett in the moment, and after a potential 64-yard game-winning field goal by McManus on 4th and 5 went wide to seal Denver's 17-16 loss to the Seattle Seahawks. Less than 24 hours after McManus' game-winner gone awry, Hackett admitted he didn't make the right choice. "Looking back at it, we definitely should have gone for it," Hackett said at the start of his Tuesday news conference. "One of those things, you look back at it and you say, of course we should go for it, we missed the field goal. But, in that situation, we had a plan. We had a plan, we knew the 46-yard line was the mark," Hackett explained. As he had Monday, the plan going into the Broncos' final drive was to work into field goal range, which extended to the Seahawks' 46. That range was set before the game began when McManus conveyed from where he was comfortable kicking. More problematic in Hackett's eyes was a play earlier in the drive when running back Javonte Williams lost 4 yards on 1st and 10 from the Denver 49. That led to 3rd and 14 prior to the McManus attempt. "I'm more upset about that play before it, to lose yards," Hackett said. "Getting that there would have definitely been better to be able to call that same play and get extra yards. Wilson dumps it out to Javonte. Javonte makes a move, goes a lot farther than I think we had anticipated. We were expecting to go for it on 4th down. And then you hit the mark. The mark that we had all set before we started. We said, 46-yard line was where we wanted to be. And we got there, so we had to make the decision if we wanted to give it to Brandon. And we did. It didn't work. Sucks. But hey, that's part of it. Only 2 kicks in NFL history, Justin Tucker from 66 yards and Matt Prater from 64, have been made from the distance McManus was attempting or longer. Nonetheless, Hackett underscored that the plan all along was a kick and they'd be comfortable attempting a game winner once they got to the 46-yard line. "Looking back at it, if you miss the field goal, you're always going to wish you would have gone for it," Hackett said. "And if you would have gone for it and not gotten it, you wish you would have given him a chance. 1 yard that would have changed the plan is if Williams would have been held to an 8-yard gain rather than the 9-yard reception he had prior to the field goal. Because of McManus' preset range, had Williams not advanced to that point, the ball would have remained in Wilson's hands for a 4th down attempt. Javonte, if he's 1 yard less, we're going for it," Hackett said. There was puzzlement that reached beyond the decision to go for the second longest field goal in NFL history rather than for 5 yards with a future Hall of Fame quarterback, though. The Broncos didn't take their first timeout until they stopped the clock to set up McManus. That, too, was part of the plan. "We wanted to be sure that we left no time for them," Hackett said. An offensive drive prior, McManus converted a 26-yard field goal that cut the Broncos' one-score deficit of 17-13 to another one-score deficit of 17-16, rather than go for it on 4th and goal from the 8. It was the 3rd consecutive trip for the Broncos into the red zone and the only time they came away with points. On the previous 2 drives, the Broncos fumbled away possession on the Seahawks' 1-yard line. Since 1991, no team had lost multiple fumbles on plays from the opponent's 1-yard line in the same game, per NFL research. But on this night of chaos, it happened, on consecutive drives. "I think the thing that frustrates me more is that red zone. We had so many opportunities," Hackett said. "It should have never gotten to that last play. But it did come down to the Broncos' last offensive play. In the end, it lies on me. I made that decision," Hackett said. "That was our plan, that's what we said, that's the yard we had to get to." Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.